Okay, this is my watering setup. So what I do, this is a tank connected from the river. It goes all the way up there. Got my fishes and stuff into that. So what happens, this line comes straight from the river water. So I'm using this as the gravitational flow to wet my garden. Okay, as you can see, I just opened a drain and that water is gonna find its way. Okay, so as the water is passing right here, I got a big thyme plant right there. The reason for my big thyme plant like this, I've done a spraying. As if you can notice, it's dried some places. So I had sprayed, and when I sprayed, some of the stuffs get touched. Okay, so as you can see, this one had got touched, but it starts sending in some new leaves. So that's why I haven't bothered that much, because it's a big time. So this is a strategy I'm using to water my garden. So as you can see, it just drains and the water seeps through and it goes through the land and it wets everything. So that drain goes all the way over there to empty, and as the earth soaks up the water, that's what wets the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that stuff open for at least an hour or half an hour of water running, and then I'm gonna shut it off, and the earth is just gonna absorb up the water, and boom, all my whole garden is wet without me having to do any manual labor. Okay, so this is a strategy. I got big thymes planted all the way down there, all where the green spots are. I even got all the way back here, even all the way in the back here. So I just gotta give them some manure again. I got big thyme plant over other places otherwise, because I'm doing seasoning on a large scale. So this is why I have all these big thyme planted up. I can give you guys a little tour. Okay, so as you can see, the water is gonna be running all down here. It's gonna be soaking the earth because we are in the dry season right now. So it doesn't matter what amount of water I'm gonna be giving these stuffs. They're gonna actually need it because the soil is extremely dry. You can even hear when I'm crumbling it. That's to show it's really dry. Okay, the bottom surface may be wet, right? You can see a little moisture there, but outside is really dry. The dry season has taken over very early this year. We had gotten rains for the past few years, so it's a win-win on the both side, you know. But still, many farmers are going to be experiencing a very hot season this year, and I hope that whosoever got the water, it's going to be a beneficial for them. I know not all places got water, but luckily I do, so actually I'm using it. So I got this piece of land here. If you can hear, the river is right there, just right there, okay, where the bamboo stools are. You may see some stones there, even in the bottom side on there. So we got a lot of water running here because of the river, so I've taken it higher up. I've did my flow, and I've run into the gardens. Okay, so this strategy here now, as you can see, the earth starts taking up the water. That's the whole cut of it, and as it goes through, starts seeping through. It's gonna wet there, wash it on the next side. For this one also, it's gonna seep through, seep through, seep through until it enters the roots. Okay, it's just the roots you want to wet, not really the plant. Okay, so that's what I'm doing: root wetting and not overhead wetting. What I believe is the overhead wetting actually gives you more work when it comes to plant. For weeds, controlling weeds. The overhead wetting is, it's a very quicker spring to the weeds. So this is why I'm using this drain flow, which is very effective. So I direct it straight towards the plant. The soil absorbs right around it. The water absorbs it, and that's where we go. So thank you all for watching on my YouTube channel. I'm very hopeful that I said you don't have to subscribe and stuff like that, but I hope that this thing is beneficial to you if you're doing farming. Right?